Hello students, today we're going to talk about the past. The past is what happens or the actions that happen before the time now. In English, there are different tenses to talk about the past simple, past continuous, past perfect, but today we're concentrating on the past simple tense. This is the second video of a series. On a previous video, we talked about the verb to be. Today, we talk about regular verbs in the past simple. And in another video, we will talk about irregular verbs. Are you ready? Okay, talking about the past simple of regular verbs, we will talk about positive sentences or affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and questions. Okay, are you ready? Let's take a look at regular verbs then. For regular verbs, all regular verbs in English, we add the suffix ed at the end to make the past simple. But we have to consider two aspects. First, there are some spelling rules that we need to consider because sometimes the verbs change when we add the ed. And we also have to learn how to pronounce that suffix ed. Let's start with the spelling rules. So all the regular verbs add ed at the end. But take a look at these three verbs, like, save and smile. They all end with E. Yes? But we don't pronounce it. Like, save, smile. So, in regular verbs that end with a silent E, we just add a D. We don't add ed. Okay, so the past of like is liked. We only add a D. The past of save is saved. And the past of a smile is smiled. We only add a D. Okay, second rule. Look at these verbs, carry, try, and hurry. They end with consonant plus Y. In regular verbs that end with a consonant plus Y, we change the Y to I, and then we add ed. Take a look at the examples. Carry, the past is carried. We change the Y into I and we added ed. Try, past, tried. We change the Y and we add ed. Hurry, we change the Y for an I and we add ed. Very easy, right? Okay, last but no least, stop, clap and hug. What do these verbs have in common? Do you know? They are monosyllabic. That's it. They only have one syllable. And they follow this pattern. Siguen este patrón. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So in regular verbs that follow this pattern, consonant plus vowel plus consonant, we double the final consonant. So the consonant at the end is double. We have two. Take a look at these examples. So the past of stop is stopped. We add another P and then we add ed. The past of clap is clapped. We double the P and we add ed. And the past of hag is hanged. We double the G and we add ed. Let's try that. Okay, so what is the past of cook? Fill in the gap. Last weekend I dinner for my family. Very good. Cooked. We add ed because cook is regular. Let's try another one. Study. Yesterday, my friends and I for a test. What is the past? Very good. Studied. We change the Y for I and then we add ed. Very good. Finish. What's the past? My sister all of her homework last night. Very good. Finished. We add ed. Start. The class last yesterday. Late yesterday, sorry. What's the past of start? Very good. Started. We just add ed. Okay. Started. Why did I say started, but I say cooked? Well, there are some pronunciation rules we need to learn in order to learn how to pronounce the past simple in English. Okay? So, here we go. Pronunciation rules. As you can see, there are 3. Just like in the present simple. 3 cases. Okay, let's see the first one. Start, want, and end. The 3 have something in common. What is it? They end with T and D. Okay, so in regular verbs that end with a D or a T, we have an extra syllable at the end. In pronunciation, okay? So, the past of start is started. The past of want is wanted. And the past of end is ended. So the vowel that we add is I. Started, wanted, ended. Okay? Now take a look at these verbs. Cook, finish, and miss. What do they have in common? Do you know? They end with a voiceless consonant. A voiceless consonant is a consonant that doesn't vibrate. In these cases, the ed at the end sounds like a T. So, when we want to say the past of cook, we have to say cooked. So the ed is not cooked, it's cooked. Ed sounds like a T, cooked. The past simple of finish is finished. Finished. Can you hear the T? Finished. And the past simple of miss is missed. Missed. Can you hear the T? Missed. Okay, very good. This happened with all the verbs that finish with a voiceless consonant. And play, open and call. What do they have in common? These verbs end with a voiced consonant or a vowel. A voiced consonant is a consonant that vibrates when you pronounce it. Like, for example, Z or V or L or M. And vowels always vibrate. In these cases, the suffix ed sounds like a D. Okay, so the past of play would be played. Played. Can you hear the D? Played. Not played, played. Okay, the past simple of open is not opened or open it, it's opened. Opened. Can you hear the D? Opened. And the past simple of call is called. Called. Okay, now you're ready to write and to pronounce the past simple in the affirmative. Let's take a look at the negative sentences. Okay, for the negative sentences we use didn't. Didn't is a contraction and it's a contraction of did and not. Did is an auxiliary. The auxiliary do in the past. Okay? And we use didn't before the verb to make the past simple negative. We use didn't for all the subjects. There is no difference with the third person singular like in the present simple. Okay, remember in the present simple we say I don't dance, he doesn't dance. But in the past simple we use didn't for I and for he, she, it. I didn't dance, you didn't dance, he didn't dance, she didn't dance, etc. And the negative is the same for both regular and irregular verbs in the past simple. So we make the negative the same way for regular and irregular verbs. Let's take a look at the examples. Okay, this is the negative of the verbs cook, watch, walk and play. We didn't cook dinner last week. No hicimos la cena la semana pasada. We didn't watch TV last night. No vimos la televisión anoche. We didn't walk to the store yesterday. No fuimos andando a la tienda ayer. He didn't play video games after school. No jugó a videojuegos después del colegio. Okay, so we just have the subject, the auxiliary and the not contracted, and then the verb and the complements. Let's try some sentences. Okay, you last night. What is the negative in the past simple? Have it? I didn't call you last night. Very good. Rain. Yesterday what is the negative in the past? It didn't rain. Very good. Study. What is the negative in the past? Last weekend my sister, much. Didn't study. Very good. Take a look at study. Study, it has the Y. It doesn't have the I or the ED because we have the auxiliary. The auxiliary indicates, it tells us that this is past. So, study is back to normal, okay? Live. My father was young, in this city. What's the negative? He didn't live. Very good. All right, here are some activities to help you practice. And now let's take a look at the questions. How do we make questions? We use the auxiliary did. The auxiliary did is the past of the auxiliary do, remember that. And we use it before the subject and the verb to make questions. This is the order. If we have a WH word like who, where, when, why, etc., we put it first, then the auxiliary did, then the subject, then the verb, and finally the complements. Remember that this is the same for all the subjects, for first, second, third person singular and plural, and for both regular and irregular verbs. Let's take a look at these examples. Did Mary call me? Auxiliary, subject, verb, and in this case the object. Did you work yesterday? Did we talk about this last week? And take a look, WH question. Okay, goes first, then the auxiliary, subject, verb, and complements. When did you marry him? When did you start school? Okay, let's try some questions. Okay, what's the question? Very good. Why did he call Martin? The auxiliary goes there. Okay, next question. You play. How many games? Very good. How many games? Next, we and need. How much water? Very good. Did we need? And last, G and dance. How do you make the question? Did she dance all night? Good. Exercises to help you. And that's everything about the past simple of regular verbs. I hope that you understand, and thanks for watching.